Today we are joined by Tess from Baba Blacktail Farm. She is here to bring home her breeding ram that she loaned us.
Hi, look at those pretties. Look at you.
So here we are with our
Beautiful.
breeding stock.
Look at you. You're so precious. Oh, my goodness, Dave. You hate to be loved, don't you? She's wonderful. She looks, and her baby looks just like her. She's just the best.
Yeah.
In fact, you're going to have triplets, Fiji?
You think so?
Oh, Fiji, you look wonderful.
So,
Fiji looks good.
so do you think the ram did his job based on what you are
Yeah,
seeing?
I'm thinking so. Definitely, he liked Fiji a lot.
Yeah, you see, like it looks like her belly is just
Yeah.
hanging a
I
little
think
lower.
she's pregnant and she's pregnant. Connie would most likely be. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, she's... I mean, basically, how I tell is I let another ram come and visit, and from his reaction, I know if she has the right fragrance. So...
And you also do the weighing.
Yeah, and the weighing.
I don't have a scale, so
Right,
yeah,
right.
not an
Yeah,
option for
so-
me.
But if we get
She doesn't like the
Please,
cat.
get away from us.
Yeah, Daisy does not like the cat.
What about the milk situation? Annabelle, are you going to become a dairy girl now? I think you could. Yeah. Yeah, you come from a really good dairy line. You know how to do this kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, she's not fussy about being touched.
Right.
You know, she'll be a really good candidate, but you'll just have to set it up, you know, in a way that she likes to go up there.
Right.
She knows that she's going to stand there for a few minutes, and you're going to pet her and, you know, fuss with her a little
Right.
bit.
I'll get her alfalfa pellets and
You know,
like a
I mean,
treat.
it's just a
Yeah.
little routine. If you set up the routine, but I mean that's what she is destined for. That's her genetics. That's her, you know, her family background is certainly good dairy sheep. So I'd say give it a try, man. And especially because you can look back at your video and see,
I can learn how to milk again.
oh, you can come for a refresher course.
That's right.
Yeah. No, it'd be fun to see you get going on that. You know, you're not going to be in big production with her, but
Right.
for your own table and for your enjoyment.
Right. And as you've pointed out before, sheep milk has that really high fat content in it, so it freezes very well.
Yes.
And so I can just keep storing it up until I have enough
That's what I
to
did.
do cheese or whatever I want to do with it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because you need like about 4 days to make enough to fuss with.
Right.
So, unless you want to buy some more.
I think we're maxed out on our head
think
count
so.
here. Yeah.
I think you're fine.
Hi, little buddy.
Hello.
Come over here.
Here, you need a hat.
It's okay.
Isn't your head cold?
It's okay.
He's tough. He's from Idaho. Getting back to milk for a second, Tess,
Yeah.
you can see here how Annabelle is. She's so affectionate and she wants my attention. Like she comes up to me.
She's going to be wonderful.
I see her
for-
shaking her tail for me. So
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
going to be wonderful for
Yeah.
milking.
I think she will let me. So.
Yeah. Oh, certainly. Certainly.
Daisy.
Hello. Can I have a hug?
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you. You've got some nice sheep here.
Daisy.
Yeah, I
So-
saw it. She stomped her foot. Yeah.
She likes that.
She likes that. She likes to be touched because she's a good baby. That's
She's sweet.
Did you guys already get the ram?
Nope.
No.
Where's the? Oh,
Here he is, right here.
The ram has been exceptionally well behaved. I've not tried to cough it up, buddy. I've not tried to spend any time with him or socialize him at all, just for safety
thank
reasons. But he's never once shown any aggression towards us. He's been very deferential to the ladies, and yeah, we've had no problems with him here. He's been great.
You have not seen him romancing and covering them.
I specifically saw him cover Veronica and Fiji.
Uh-huh.
And I saw him trying to on the other ladies at different times, and they would run away. But I definitely saw him do...
It's the plight of being the ram. He has to try many times.
But, I mean, just look at Connie. I mean, she's...
Yeah,
she's huge.
They're looking well, and also he wouldn't be this mellow if they were open,
Right.
because he would be probably acting more interested all the time. And the fact that he's not running around
Pa, Daisy.
panting at everything probably
Pa, Daisy.
tells us the story. I'll be so excited to see these babies, to see the combination.
Right.
You know, because it's really good to have good genetics and good management together. And then you can see what's going on with your flock and with your, you know, I have now got generations upon generations, and there are big differences. It really makes me feel good about the amount of time and effort that I took in the beginning, because I can see the results of my work. And when I go to the farms of the people that have bought sheep from me, I can really see how the genetics has played out, and the good decisions. And then sometimes they've said, oh, well, I'm going to go on Craigslist and buy a couple, you know, I got these things for, you know, or somebody gave them this or that. And when I see those mixed in, it's profound how noticeable genetics makes a big difference.
Right.
They're doing the same effort, they're feeding the same, they're carrying the same, and there you have it.
Right, exactly. What are you hoping to see in the lambs from this ram on your farm, the ones that he covered there?
In particular, I like the fact that he remember when we chose ewes and we talked about the milk bottle on its side? He kind of has that. He's giving a lot of meat production in his back and in his hind leg ends. And you know, he has the broad base back here. So when you feel him, I don't want to fuss him, but when you feel those legs have got what you're producing lamb for.
Right, leg of lamb.
It's got leg of lamb. And so he has that milk bottle. You know, he has a relatively small head compared to, you know, Bingo has kind of a large head and Hippo has kind of a large head. And so the fact that he's got a smaller head, that's easier on the deliveries for the girls. And it's kind of a waste to have a bunch of meat up there, because not that many people are calling me and saying, can I buy neck of lamb from you? But they all are calling and saying, can I have leg of lamb?
Right.
Or can I have loin chops? And that's just what he produces. So that's why we're doing all of this ultimately. And he's a really good producer in that way. So that's I'm going to be excited to see, you know, those kinds of crosses. And when I see like Connie and ultimately Connie's daughter, you know, the long back, and you know, these are going to be really quality Katahdin kind of meat production sheep. I mean, that's what I'm hoping to see, and at my own farm too. So.
Excellent.
Blue, look at you.
You got to see Blue after we first got him, and he wasn't in good shape, and I asked you to take a look at him, and what do you think now?
Oh, he feels wonderful. He's so solid and so strong feeling. Yeah, he's really come a long, long way. He's still a timid fellow because he's not a people dog.
Right.
But boy, you are healthy and well. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh yeah, he's nice. You've done such a good job giving him a fantastic opportunity to flourish.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's a good boy. We really like having him here.
Fella. All right.
He is a bit camera shy though, so he does get nervous
shy.
with the camera. I'll turn it off now. We're just gonna put the halter on him and...
Yeah, we're going to put the halter on and lead him. What I need to do is move the truck around to a more favorable position.
Okay.
You've already prepared a path, and so I think it'll be easy with the halter on him, and then leading him on the path and then putting him in. I have some straw in the trailer, and so he'll be comfortable on the way home.
He won't be happy leaving here.
He's not going to be happy leaving.
With all these ladies.
No, he's really happy. stand here so that you are safe, and we're going to be putting Rambo right in there. You're going to hold this open until I say, let go! And then you're going to let go of that thing and it'll go. Okay, let's practice it. Let go! Yeah, good job. All right. Here we go.
I'm gonna open it back.
Just so you
Open
know,
it
the
back.
cat jumped in there, so unless you want another cat, then we should probably get her out of there before you leave.
We got this trailer, it's good, the yellow bomb. We got this trailer from my friend Dave, and it's really the right kind of trailer for this weather, because my big trailer that I use for the livestock delivery, it would be hard pressed to turn around in this spot. We would have to move a lot of snow.
Right, we have too many snow berms for you to be able to
So
maneuver.
this is going to be really handy, and I've been using it to collect the little, you know, the individual
I'm gonna
rams.
do it again.
You're going to do it again? Go for it. Go! All right, perfect. See, we have it on a slant, and you've got a hold of the door. I probably wouldn't carry a horse in it, but for lambs and llamas and things like that.
I want to go with it.
Okay, you have to go now.
That's on the snow.
He will come up to the front here, and then in the truck I have a tarp for the wind. But you know, it's substantial enough. It just doesn't look fancy.
Right.
Oh, that's not bad.
Let it go.
That went okay. We got the ram in the trailer. Everything went fine. We should be expecting like a late April, early May. Depends on when conception was, but somewhere in that window, I'm thinking, for our lambs.
About 5 months.
And then you will be having lambing, what, maybe late February, early March?
A little bit earlier than that, yes. I'm having the most of them will be born in March.
Okay.
March is the busiest time, and that's a great time to come and look at the farm, you know, because there's always things happening in March.
Yeah.
We usually have a few of them that start coming in, you know, in the late February, and particularly those who are, you know, there's multiples and it gets tight space in there.
Right.
You know, so we do have some in late February, but mostly in March, and then in 6 weeks after that, then they'll be on grass, and you know, about 8 weeks out, then they'll be being weaned. So I just can't believe 2018 is just coming upon us so quickly, and
Right.
here we are. And pretty
Exactly.
soon we'll be in spring, so I'm already starting to work on my plans for the rotational grazing and where everybody's going to be. And I've sold so many lambs already. People who've said I need to get 8 for feeders, or I need to get 6 for breeders.
That's excellent.
So that's already happening.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's all word of mouth, really.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I hope we've been some help.
Oh,
in that
you've
regard,
been
so-
wonderful. You've been
Awesome.
wonderful. Yeah, because it lets people see how we do it, and that it is possible to do it that way.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
that they can be raised nicely and humanely, and that it's not a joke when we say happiness you can taste, because these are happy animals. They come running to me when I go to other people's farms and ranches and the sheep run away from them, I think, oh, how sad.
Right.
Because ours run to us.
Right.
And they come right around.
I have to explain that to visitors when they come to see that they're petting all our lambs,
Yeah.
like Maggie and Penelope, and you know, this isn't how most sheep are. Like, you don't generally get this
Right.
experience at most other places. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we hope to be coming back down during lambing at some point, not just to get a preview of his lambs, because I definitely am interested in that, but just to maybe get a refresher on what we should be expecting
Good
for our
idea.
lambing season.
Good idea. And
And
the
of course,
things
we'll
you
help
should
you muck some stalls. too.
That's good. And the things that you should have on hand.
Right.
You know, that would be a good review.
I remember iodine. For,
Povidone iodine,
for the
yes.
for the
For the
umbilical
navels,
dipping.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And remember that the last month of their pregnancy is when they grow 70% of the musculoskeletal weight of the baby. So that's a time when we want to give the very choice feed in that last month of pregnancy, and then the lactation time, which is about 6 weeks. And so that's when you'll be breaking out the really, sweet, good stuff.
I've been saving it for that occasion, so we have it. So.
Anyway, it's just such a pleasure to see you succeed and to see how, the things that I've done can get like a ripple effect,
Yeah.
Coming out to other farms and coming to see your farm, and then you telling people how you can do it, and then they think that they can do it, and it makes it possible in the reach of all of us, to have good quality food and to be really honorable about how we raise our animals.
Well, you've been a blessing to our family and homestead and this community, so thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.